Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Retirement Trades. Don't take that good afternoon too seriously because we are on day two of the global financial rug pull and total chaos out there one more time. And going to have to change the name of this channel because there will be no retirement if this keeps up. So anyways, yeah, look at this, gap down, gap down. I got to tell you, I have some charts and some lines in my Thinkorswim platform that I've had drawn and continue to extend for a few years now or whatever. And I want to tell you, I don't see our next support until probably 480, 490. And that's a scary thought. I don't know about you guys, but I have physically lost about a quarter of my retirement since Trump has taken office. And let's just say I'm not happy with him by any stretch of the imagination. So I will tell you, this here didn't stress me. This here didn't stress me. This is starting to stress me just a bit. Everything else, I mean, it's recoverable. It just takes time. Just means it might be longer before I get to that retirement stage. The good news is I do happen to have money on the sidelines. So as this thing starts to find a bottom, I have dry powder ammunition that I can start to acquire positions and work my way back up. A lot of people are not as lucky. So yeah, it's at least we're off the lows of the day. I looked earlier and it was horrible. But we have to deal with something. We have some serious negative numbers up here, and I'll be honest with you, not a whole lot of options to work with them. So I could just push more money into this account. I may have to do that if the current analysis doesn't quite work out the way I want here. But anyways, what do we got to do to get cash in the account? Well, the only thing we have that's a full-blown asset here, we have two things. We have Mara and we have the leaps purchase we have on AMD. Unfortunately, we can't get out of the leaps because then one of these becomes naked and the whole 9 yards. So we would probably have to try and close this and this at the same time. I don't know if that's could happen or not, but I think the best thing to do here, first of all, is close close Mara. We're basically going to lose $1,000 on that. Not quite 1,000 because we made some premiums on puts we had sold. So let's close this position here. $1.30 mid price. Not even going to argue about it and send it off and see what happens here. Okay, so it says 127 right now. We're asking 130. That may or may not fly depending on whether the market's bouncing or falling right now. So just move the penny back. Might click here pretty quick. So my simple hope is that this gets me to a reasonable spot here now. So we're in the positive up here now. So what I can do is we got these two covered calls. So let's see what it's going to cost us to get out of these calls here. So, okay, so close that position there, 114. Let's try and be the tiniest bit greedy and see, or no, that's paying more. Never mind, headed order. Let's see. Let's try and go for if we can get out of it for $1.10, see what happens. Let that float for just a minute. Let's see, that's the 120, the 125. I'm just trying to get some more padding up here because, like I said, I do not think we're at the bottom of this. So AMD is filled here. So, okay, so we got 110 there. Let's go over to our charts and close this out. Let's first go to Mara, and there's our stocks. So we're going to pop on over to here. We're going to say we closed that position today and we gained $1,130. No, that's wrong. 11.3. That looks a little better. $1,130 total. Okay, so what do we have going on here? That's not, something's not mathing here in my spreadsheet, guys. I apologize for that. So, nope. No, we collected, or do I have a math error here. I bet you if I enter negative 11.3, that's going to translate over. All right, 11.3. I got to look at this later, guys. Again, I haven't really done stocks in this yet, so I may have one of my formulas is wrong. So, anyways, let's pop over here to AMD and just quickly back to Tasty Trade. We still have the 125 call. We just sold the 120 call. So let's see. 25. Where's our 120 call? Oh, I don't have one entered here as a 125. This one's entered at 125. That is the puts, and this is the other call, 115. Give me 1 second. I'm going to look at my phone. For some reason, I was thinking we had a 120 call, and it might have been a 115. So let me just open that up real quick and double check that. No, it was a 120 call. So, all right, last time we rolled it, I must have made an error here. So, 120 and 120. Okay, so let's just do that quickly. We just closed that position today, and we received, I don't know, it cost us negative 1.1. So there is that. And all right, now let's go back over and see what else kind of chaos we're working with here. So we're still kind of borderline here. What else can we do? Because if not, I'm just going to receive another margin call on over the weekend. So, well, this call here is at 82. So let's see if we can't. Well, by buying that back, I'm actually reducing the money. But, I almost regret selling that last call actually, because it was guaranteed to expire in the money. I just paid $110 for no apparent reason, and lowered the buying power in the account. Let's see here. What else we got here? Can we collect a little money? What is Soxel going for right now? $9.16. Well, this is devastating. This is thank you, Captain Bankruptcy. That's about all I got to say right now. Not happy with this administration. None of them have experience doing what needs to be done. Now, given, I'm going to say they all probably think they're doing the right thing and have the right intentions. I don't want to make this political at all, but the fact is, most of the people that have been put in positions of power here have zero experience in the positions they've been assigned. And, well, we're suffering the consequences of that. So it's kind of like hiring a chef to work on your car. Just doesn't, it's probably not going to end well. So, anyways, I'm going to get off of that tangent here. Let's just simply, I'm going to say we're going to let this ride the way it is right now. And I going to try real hard not to put more money into this account. I mean, it's already devastated. We have very, very little we can do at this point in time, other than try and keep it from being a total loss and try and maintain positions that have some chance of recovery. What's Carnival looking like? 16. So I mean, there, if we get assigned on that, we're down 900. We get assigned on this one here. At this point here, we're down 17. 700. We get assigned to this one down here, and we're down 1,700. So, yeah, that's not appealing at all. Good news is I don't think we're going to stay down in this hole for an eternity. We're probably looking at, I would say, just based on my experience and what I've witnessed over the years, I don't know if we'll crawl out of this entirely, but we're going to we'll see some recovery in the next 30 to 90 days probably. So if we can just sort of float along, hoping is not a strategy, and I know that, guys. But this is again, this is a small account I was trying to do an experiment with. You can see that the experiment is failing, partly due to my own mistakes, but also these unforeseen black swan circumstances are not helping at all. So we've built our buying power back up here to next to nothing, but that's going to be enough to make Tasty Trade happy here, at least for the rest of the day. And from that point forward, we'll make the other decisions on Monday. So I'm going to tell you, I'm glad it's Friday. Can't wait to get out of here, go home, have a beer, maybe a nice single malt scotch there to go with it, because it might be a 2-drink Friday. And hope you guys can manage to have a good weekend and try not to stress this. I mean, it is just money and it is just time, but it was avoidable. By all means, it was avoidable. I'm honestly, I'm not the conspiracy kind of guy, but I'm going to tell you, this was a global financial rug pull, because the people on the bottom are going to get wrecked. The people in the middle are going to be struggling, and they're going to lose some positions. They're going to lose some assets. They're losing money in the market. They're going to possibly lose physical assets because unemployment's going to rise, inflation's going to rise. A whole lot of things are going to happen here that were predictable, but and so people are going to lose assets here. And then the rich are luckily just going to be there to save the day and step everything, buy things down at pennies on the dollar again, as they do every so many decades. And we're witnessing it. So I'll be all right. It's just, it is definitely a kick in the nuts, though. So enjoy your weekend. Subscribe. I might still be able to do this channel here if I don't blow this account up entirely. And, hit the Discord if you want to talk about it a little bit more in depth. So take care, guys. I'll catch you all on Monday.